In the beginning, God made Lucifer radiant, wise, and full of light, the most beautiful of all his creations.
But the one he trusted most became the first to betray him. Even the Almighty, perfect and upright, faced betrayal. So what makes you think you won't?
Betrayal is not punishment. It is a passage. It is a fire that every soul must walk through. No one enters this life and leaves it without tasting betrayal.
Kings are betrayed, prophets are betrayed, priests are betrayed, even men after God's own heart are not spared. David, the king, the prophet, the priest, betrayed by his own son Absalom. Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold for silver by the blood that shared his name. Samson, betrayed twice by his wife, and again by his lover Delilah. And Jesus, betrayed by Judas, not with a sword, but with a kiss meant for affection, used as a weapon, the kiss of a brother, the kiss of a friend, the kiss that led to the cross.
Even Noah, a righteous man chosen by God, faced betrayal. His son Ham saw his father's nakedness, and instead of covering him, he mocked and laughed. Be careful when you walk close to greatness. Be careful when you see the vulnerability of your leaders, your mentors, your fathers in faith. It is easy to honor strength, but true loyalty is revealed when you witness weakness. Do not laugh at what you do not understand. Do not mock what you were never called to carry, because if you stood in their shoes, you might fall even harder than they did. When God reveals a leader's humanity, he is not inviting you to judge. He is testing your heart,
to see whether you will cover with love or expose with pride. Ham laughed and lost his blessing. But Shem and Japheth covered their father, and their names were written in honor. So when you see weakness in others, don't mock, cover. Because one day, you too will need someone to cover you. But betrayal didn't end in ancient times. It continues, even among those who walk in the light. Look at what happened in the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star. Those who once sang praises now speak against the Father. Those who knelt for blessings now turn their backs on the source. Remember Loving Amangala. Remember Linus Umo. Remember Helen Ukpabio and others who once stood in the light, who once knelt before the Holy Father to receive power, yet later turned to speak against him. Even Benson Idahosa once knelt before the Father, asking for strength to build his ministry, but later denied the one who blessed him. And during the kingdom drama, it was not strangers who betrayed the King of Kings, but those closest to him, bishops, brothers and sisters, those who walked in his light, ate at his table, and called him Father. Remember Anne. Remember King Asu, once loyal servants who later spoke falsehoods against the truth. But Christ already warned us, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So when betrayal comes, don't lose heart. It's not the end, it's the unveiling. Every betrayal exposes hearts. Every wound reveals truth. Every rejection confirms your selection. Betrayal removes the wrong hands from your destiny so that God's hand can guide you forward. It hurts, but it also heals. It breaks, but it also builds. Betrayal is not your defeat, it is your awakening.
From Lucifer to Judas, from David to Joseph, from Noah to the Son of Man, betrayal has always walked beside greatness. If God himself was betrayed and still reigns, then your story is far from over. The kiss that broke you will one day become the mark of your becoming. Betrayal does not end your purpose, it perfects it. So rise above the pain, forgive, learn, transform. Because in the end, truth always rises and love always prevails.